New at 6, some new maps from the Department of Health show the underground movement of fuel contamination over time. KITV4's Lia Kamana looks at the data just released to the public.
It's been 6 months since the Navy's water contamination went public. And for the first time, we're seeing the size and scope of the Red Hill fuel spill.
If you look at the Red Hill shaft, you can see that 10,000 number. There was actually free product in the shaft at that time.
The Department of Health breaking down maps showing the underground movement of fuel contamination over time. The maps providing a timeline of the quantity and movement of the Red Hill fuel spill from last November to today. This is the most recent map provided by the Department of Health at Friday's Fuel Tank Advisory Committee meeting. This white line represents the Red Hill fuel shaft. The black circles are the fuel tank farm. All of the little white dots, wells in the area, and the question marks. That marks uncertainty in the TPH reading. Then all of the colors are the concentration of contaminants. You can see as the color gets darker and brighter, it's a higher level of concentration. And we see that right here, right around this well. And then lower concentration as we start to spread out. But the Department of Health is still paying close attention to those lower concentration areas.
That direction, you'll see that on some of these slides, is in the direction of the Halava shaft. So that's something that we're paying close attention to at this point. It appears to be lessening, but that's an area of great concern to us, not only for Halava shaft, but in all directions where we can get to public water supplies.
The Department of Health also showed the movement of TPH oil. TPH oil is from older fuel released when contaminants are shaken up from the ground.
Overall, with the data that we see now, it appears that the plumes at the moment are stable and possibly contracting.
Another important mention from DOH officials is this data was not released in real time to the department or the public. During Friday's meeting, the DOH confirmed the Navy is developing an online database system to improve data management and share information with the public.
Our focus has been and always will be the well-being of our community and protecting the environment. We still have a lot of work to do, and we're committed to doing it.
DOH also highlighting next steps, including rapid installation of monitoring wells to detect further movement of the fuel contaminants and continued Red Hill shaft pumping to limit further contamination. But some residents say there's not enough being done.
To the Department of Health, everyone, and to the Navy, all of you. Have you ever heard of the saying, garbage in, garbage out? That is your testing. When the testing says non-detect and we see sheens on our water daily and we suffer the health problems daily and they continue to be ignored, you're doing the wrong test. Try harder, do better.
The DOH said the Navy must provide an independent contractor's assessment on facility operations by tomorrow, Sunday, May 15th. A plan and schedule to defuel is due by June 30th, and a plan for closure of the facility is due by November 1st. Reporting, I am Lia Kamana, KITV4 Island News.